Thank you for joining. This is your Unrushed reading, and it's my way of saying thank you for you guys giving me the most likes on TikTok. Y'all also gave the most comments. I mean, overall, the most engagement over on TikTok. So, thank you. Thank you so much for your support. And I'm going to clear this space because I want to make sure that I'm getting really clear messages for y'all. We're off the clock. We're spirit led. So if you don't have time for that, if you want to make it snappy, maybe put me on your watch later playlist and you can listen while, you're doing chores or commuting or falling asleep at night, whatever floats your boat. Or, just speed up the watch time on that little gear icon, okay? Whatever does it for you, but thank you, Spirit, for clear messages for Scorpio. And I want to see what is the main energy for you in October, at least the remainder of it, right? Because I'm filming this on the 7th. So let's get, what are the overarching energies for Scorpio for the remainder of October? And listen, October is going to be a very, very pivotal month, all right? I don't know if you're already feeling it because we're coming into that that lunar eclipse in Taurus, which is your opposite, on the 28th. We're going to talk more about that. We'll pull some cards on that in a bit. But you're going to be impacted. I am as well, particularly for the Taurus risings, the Scorpio risings, really anybody that has Taurus, Scorpio risings, okay? Really going to feel that, and it is the final of a year and a half of eclipses that we've had collectively in Taurus and Scorpio, right? The nodes shifted earlier this year out of that axis and into Aries and Libra. So finally, this is the last one. Buckle up, and I am as well as with my Taurus rising, right? Really all the fixed signs are going to definitely be feeling that on the 28th. Fixed being Scorpio, Leo, Taurus. Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius. Yeah, that's how I'm leaving out. How can I forget Aquarius? I am an Aquarian. Okay. What is the overarching energy for Scorpio's Sun, Moon, Rising in October? Revolution. Ooh, I'm getting like a phoenix rising type of energy off of that, okay? Transformation, radical change. Give up the old to make way for the new, a quantum leap. And at the bottom, splitting apart. Hey, wow. Yikes. That's looking a little dark there. Impermanence, collapse, deterioration, separation, let go, surrender, eliminate the old, death. Honestly, oh my God, this is such a Scorpio reading, right? Listen, don't get worked up. I know that's some drama right there, but if anybody knows drama, it's Scorpio, right? And y'all come in and you bring a rebirth to that death. You transcend. You transmute. That's your superpower, okay? So let me see if I can get my area set up like I'm really, I don't know what my problem is, but there we go, we solved it. So let's find out, we're going to go a little bit more. I'm going to pull some other oracle cards just to get a dial tone on just the feel of this before we dive into the details with tarot spread. But I want to get just kind of general vibe for that solar eclipse on the 14th in Libra for you, which is hitting your 12th house, which is very spiritual and very much about the, you know, the hidden realm. And Mars is going to be in Scorpio during this time, which could, you know, in the 12th house, which is going to probably have, I mean, you know, let's not make light of it. Either you could have problems getting sleep at night, or, you know, when you get to sleep, there's something going on with the dream activity that has got you a little wound up. So just be aware of that. And I do want to really encourage y'all to pay attention to your dream activity in October, okay? And now I'm being told no over the next 6 months, okay? Because this is really setting the tone for the next 6 months, what happens in October, particularly with these eclipses, all right? Because you're getting messages, and there's something, I'm hearing something about the underworld, okay? And I'm hearing a shake up, shake up, shake up, okay? So let's find out what is the energy for Scorpio in, okay, you can come on out. All right, so your commitment is being tested. You don't say. Communication is key. So that kind of hit me a little oddly. Now, I'm going to say that, yes, maybe this has to do with partnerships. I don't know why. Yeah, there's a Gemini. I was getting Gemini vibe off of those two people in the image, and it's New Moon and Gemini. It might be relevant, or a Gemini might be relevant. But initially when that card came out, I got something, and this is odd, okay, but, well, maybe not, the more I think about it. Opposite of that 12th house is the 6th house, and that's getting, you know, triggered as well. So there's maybe something with your vocation and what you're doing with your daily work where I'm getting, and some of you, this may be your spiritual gift, and your vocational gift is being able to communicate, and your ability to communicate through these challenges that you're going through is going to be really key, but it's going to take some commitment on your end. I'm getting something about intestinal fortitude, okay? Strength of will, strength of character for you to push through. And I'm getting, I don't know why I'm getting like blow something up, right? Like, I don't mean to sound dramatic here, but okay, what I'm seeing honestly now is, okay, this is a weird message visual that I just got. You know, whenever they're trying to like build a dam or build a highway, but they're trying to like carve it out through a mountainside or hills or whatever, they'll dynamite that thing. They will carve out a path to get through. I don't know why I'm getting that, or like a, I don't want to say it's a tunnel or a burrowing. It's like, because I don't think you're going underground. I mean, yes, you are and you aren't, okay? You're trying to pave a pathway of something that is blocking you and in your way, and you have to kind of dynamite it out of your way, all right? That's an odd message. I'm going to go in further to figure out more specifically what that metaphor is speaking about. But yeah, I mean, it takes, in order to do that, you know what I just said, that takes a lot of tools, okay, and strength and intellect, okay. It's like manpower is what I'm getting out of it. Okay, I'm getting something about manpower. Very weird message, but hey, with Mars in Scorpio during this time, it's helping you, I think, to push through, although some of you might have trouble, you know, falling asleep at night or having peaceful rest. But again, Maybe because you're getting downloads in the spirit realm. Spirit is giving you divine downloads. So write those dreams down, okay, and try to do some dream interpretation. By the way, side note, that's one of the things that I do for people. If you need dream interpretation, let me know. And also I want to say that this could also, around the 14th, bring up, and over the next 6 months that unfold thereafter, bring up you really plowing through, addressing, bringing intense change, transformation to issues having to do with past relationships. And yes, it could be, you know, it could be sexual relationships with Mars there. It could be anger, aggression, maybe at a subconscious level, areas where you have sabotaged yourself or been sabotaged by others. You're having to like plow through something that has maybe been, I'm getting something about set in stone for a long time. Okay, I'm almost getting like, I'm getting something about calcification. I don't know why. Okay, I'm getting some whack messages for y'all. Okay, you might, and I never say this, but I'm going to go there because I'm getting it. Some of you need to look into decalcifying your pineal glands. Okay, you need to get off the fluoride, right? Get fluoride-free toothpaste. Get like a Berkey water filter or something like that that is specific to getting fluoride out of your water. You cannot go down and buy that at the store. That is not going to cost under $100. I'm sorry to tell you. They do sell straws that do that, so that's a little bit more affordable. But to get a filtration system for that, we're looking at over $200 or thereabouts. Okay. So yeah. And then they've got filters that you can put on your shower heads, so you're not showering with it, which is where most people are getting their fluoride from. They're showering in it. So I don't know why I just went on that rant, but I do have to say 12th and 6th house are bringing up issues of physical and spiritual healing. All right. Wow. Okay. I am feeling resistance. Oh my God, what is going on? Are y'all on the warpath? All right, and there it is, the path. I'm telling you, I'm getting something about a path for you. All right. And I think, yeah, this is the overall energy of the eclipses for... but are some of you resisting the path? I got to put that out there. Because, I mean, I'm just like, let's put it, I'm going to be really straight with y'all that I love y'all, right? But the downside of Scorpio, in my opinion, is that sometimes y'all can be like Debbie in the Addams Family, where y'all are really sweet. Go look her up. Best clips of Debbie in the Addams Family, where y'all are just so gosh darn sweet. So sweet. And you got to get in touch with this, damn it. I honestly feel like the holy shifts that Scorpios have been going through over the last year and a half with these eclipses have been intended to put a holy, righteous anger fire under your ASS to blow some stuff up that should have never been set in stone. Because it's blocking your path, your divine path. Damn, I'm on a roll for someone. Okay, so let's see what we need to surrender, release, let go of with that lunar eclipse in Taurus on the 28th. Please show me, what does Scorpio need to release on or around the 28th? Surrender to play. Aries got that. Well, you know, I'm sorry, but that looked pretty Whew. That didn't look very lighthearted. Okay, can I just say? Take a break from overthinking a goal, do something fun, play as a time of recreation and rejuvenation. Is that what needs to be transformed? Something has been blocking your recreation and rejuvenation, and you need to blow that ish up. Surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. Well, you are a powerhouse. We're talking Scorpio here. And if any sign is about empowerment, it's you. If anyone can transcend powerlessness and teach others to do that, it's you. It's Scorpio, okay? I'm really getting the vibe here that this is not about you actually necessarily fighting something, although it kind of looked that way from the beginning. But I'm getting more that this is about you creating, I'm sorry if y'all can hear that. It's my little, I'm pet sitting a little doggy right now who's drinking water. Yeah, you need to refresh yourself. You need to replenish. You need to rejuvenate. And whatever is in the way of that needs to get transformed, transmuted, okay? Communication may be key to that transformation is also what I'm getting, okay? So we're going to put that off to the side, and we are going to get into a 5-card spread and see if we can, we're just going to see where this goes, what exactly this is about for Scorpio. Please help me, Spirit, get clear messages for Scorpio. Please help me. Oh, we got our flipper. So maybe this might have to do with your career or inheritances, family resources, shared values. Okay, with that 10 of Pentacles. And then at the foundation, we've got a Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Something has gone, it's gotten out of your hand. I'm hearing out of hands, out of your hand. Out of hand, out of your hands. Yeah. I mean, honestly, it looks like you do have access to tremendous wealth. Yet, and that's really in the 3D, like you have the ability in this earthly realm to tap into so much value, resources, power, okay? Yet there's something going on right now with timing. And yeah, it's probably, it's probably the astrology. It's probably the energy, yes, with the nodes and everything that you're finally coming out of, where things just were not lining up. And yes, maybe it was, it probably felt unfair. It probably was unfair. And things are out of your control. Now, that could also be that there's changes going on that you're resisting. And I did see resistance here, resisting the path. And with these stars, I'm getting like, is this your spirit-led path? You have been... Okay, I'm feeling led to share this with you while I'm shuffling and cutting and all of that, okay? some of us are having a really hard time in this matrix right now because we've been brainwashed to equate success with material gain and achievement and recognition. And what I'm learning is, particularly in this jacked up reality of 2023 that we find ourselves currently in, no, that is a big lie, okay? So, you know, if you're like, oh, damn, that song, what is it? It's coming to me. This is not my house. This is not my wife. How did I get here? You know what I'm talking about? What's his name? Something Burns. God, damn, I can hear it playing, but I can't remember the name of the song. And you may ask yourself, where is my large automobile? Or something like that. You know, look it up. Okay, let me see. I'm in an Unrushed reading, so I can absolutely look it up. If my slow 2013 laptop will catch up to me, we'll get it, all right? But the point is that you cannot allow this matrix to tell you what your value or your worth is, because this matrix is a lie. Okay, I'm on a roll, people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sometimes I just can't help myself. It's Aquarian problems, right? Aquarian problems. Oh man, this card came up for so many in the last batch of readings that I did, okay? And it's about give and take and getting breadcrumbed, you know? It's like, are you getting just enough to get by? I'm sorry, there's a lot of people right now dependent on charity, and look at, there's the path. There's the, oh my God, the path to wealth. The path to wealth is bit by bit, piece by piece. It's almost like, and some of you, I'm sorry, drawing upon charities, okay? Charitable resources to move you on your rightful path. I hate to say that. Some of you, you know, again, I think you're having trouble, as many of us are, if you're thinking, well, you know, if this is God's will for me, if this is my spirit-led path forward, then why am I over here and not over here? Because, you know, I've been raised on this belief that if I am on my rightful path, then cha-ching, cha-ching. I'm sorry, I'm hearing something about deprogramming. And I'm being brought back to that movie, The Matrix, where Neo gets on the Nebuchadnezzar for the first time, and he's basically eating slop. And his shipmates, his crewmates are like, oh, well, this is actually the healthiest thing. This is very healthy, but it tastes like crap. You know? And they're the ones who are living in the truth, and they're living in reality, and they're on point, and they're on mission, but their reality, it looks like this. It looks all grayed out, okay? It's not sparkling, you know? It looks like they're in a food line out in Africa for starving children, okay? So, and this is not what you were told success looked like. And so some of you are like confused, like, what's happening here? I must be a failure. No, you are not. No, you are not. Somebody needs to be told that. Okay, where is my... Yeah, I'm going to find that song. Who sings that? While it's pulling up forever and a day, let's look at the main issue here. Is somebody taking some decisive action here? Knight of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini might be relevant. In the past, looks like you are at a stalemate. And maybe doing that to maintain your peace. And I mean, but it looks like there was a lot of emotional turmoil, and I'm being brought back to 12th house, that some of you, this was very under the surface. Again, might have been doing the whole Debbie thing, like, you know, everything's great. Everything's great. And in the future, we have 6 of Cups. A lot of the other signs are getting this that I've done. The 6 months time frame is factoring, right? And obviously because of the eclipses are spanning over the next 6 months, but this is definitely indicating that time frame in the future, having to do with the past. I'm getting a lot of past energy. What anchoring this all together is the Moon card. So perhaps a Cancer or a Pisces is relevant, but again, more of this, what's going on in the dream activity, what's going on in the unconscious realm, under the surface, fears, doubts, insecurities, things that are unseen. And in the outcome, you've got Queen of Pentacles, okay? So, you know, what I'm getting from this is some of y'all are going to get very down to earth. And I'm hearing something about getting down into the nitty gritty of something. And some of you are like, but I don't want to. Well, again, if anybody can unearth some deep darkness and transmute it, it's you. And I know if y'all are tired of it, well, guess what? That's your gift curse that you came to give to humanity, right? We can't do it like Scorpio can, right? Y'all are like the private investigators. Y'all are the spies. You can root stuff out. And that's probably what you're going to have to do, is to kind of dig deep and look at the brass tacks of things. Perhaps an earth sign is relevant. Yeah, okay, so it finally pulled up. Talking heads, once in a lifetime. Okay, yeah. So let's dive into this, and let's see, you know, main issue with the Knight of Swords. There's that Queen of Pentacles again, from beginning to end. And, you know, that is an energy of practicality, of being really, and there's an Ace of Pentacles again. Some of you might have a new opportunity, and let me say that particularly with that lunar eclipse at the end of this month on the 28th of October, it could be a very destabilizing energy in in business, in finances, in matters of the heart. However, the good news, the silver lining here, is that unexpectedly you may encounter some new opportunity, and I'm seeing it here in the cards as well. And that new opportunity, it might be love with somebody that is like a companion, a friend. This is, I'm hearing based. This is a very based relationship. Very based decisions. Very based actions. Like based in reality. Very solid, okay? This is not pie in the sky. No. This is sure-footed decisions being made, and partnering with people that you can bet on, okay? For some of you, it may be a contract. That it is going to, whatever it is that is coming in, is going to allow some new opportunity for you to have more money, to be more solid, to lay a foundation in your life, relationally or financially, from which you can build. Okay? Can you tell me more about this opportunity? Can you tell me more about this opportunity for Scorpio? Or this, yeah, I want to know about this opportunity. Might have to do with property, okay? Might have to do with a lease, a residence, a place of business for some of you. For others of you, this is going to be a relationship where you feel a sense of belonging. It feels like home to you, okay? And wintertime is very key where this is going to come in. This is going to be a long-term, mature opportunity. I'm hearing something about home base, okay? Some of you may be partnering with someone who is a divorcee, widow, or widower, okay? Or if that is you, I mean, again, it's just confirmation that you will have a home base. In the past, it looks like you were at a stalemate, okay? There was an inability to make a decision, or just, I don't know if somebody could, but they were afraid of a conflict, and so they were just going back and forth. Or maybe you were on hold because somebody else was not making a decision, and it could have been that you were at, somebody had a difficult decision to make, all right? It might have been negotiations were stuck. If you were, again, if this is a financial business thing, it could be with two jobs, it could be with two bosses, or, going from one location to another. I don't know. The negotiations might have been at a standstill because somebody couldn't put one thing down. I'm getting a lot of twos here. Okay, so it's involving other people, you and another person. And I don't know who was doing it, you or them, but somebody couldn't drop a decision or a choice or a location or an option. Couldn't drop it because somebody in the mix here was holding things up. Really? Well, what's going to happen? That's what I want to know. What's going to happen with this? What's going to happen with this? Stalemate. For some of you, I'm getting a 2-week time frame, and it's anywhere from 2 weeks to 2 years for some of you, okay? What's going to happen with this? What's going to happen with this? I'm not getting any answers off of that. Can you tell me more about this? Can you tell me more about this? There we go. Ooh, it's very frustrating. Okay, this is might have had to do with debt, incremental loss of resources. For some of you, this back and forth proved very costly because somebody was dragging their feet, not making a decision, and having to go back and forth and back and forth. It created a lot of frustration emotionally and a lot of incremental loss, debt. There might have been a frustrating partner involved, a frustrating business partner, a frustrating romantic partner, and somebody might have actually got pretty discouraged and down and depressed about it, and just did not see an end to this. This is really like, and now I'm understanding that the choppy waters back there, the emotions. This is like a storm brewing, okay? It's almost like it was simmering under the surface of things. So in the future, I do see that there will be some closure that comes up, and you know, there we go with the fixed signs. Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. Front and center, all the fixed energy, and it's an ending, and I'm really getting a lot of lunar eclipse in Taurus on the 28th vibes off of that, where something's going to close out from the past. For some of you, it will go all the way back to your childhood. For others of you, it's something simply that you've been nostalgic about. And it might, that was a flipper, and it might, some of you might have to do with your children. And now I'm seeing 10 of Pentacles in reverse, which is the second time we've seen that card pop out. We saw it early on. But this time with it in the reverse, I'm getting, and you got a lot of Pentacles popping up, by the way. Let's just take a note of that. So this is about money. This is about values. It's about stability, security, trust. It's a lot about this 3D realm. And I'm hearing shedding, shedding, shedding. And I know I'm getting stripped. Okay? I don't know, again, if there's debt going on. Maybe somebody lost a home, foreclosure, or something to that effect. Somebody, I'm telling you, might be getting a new home over there. I saw that new home over there. Or new property, all right, is the main issue. But I do see in the future, there is an ending, possibly to infighting within a family. Not a fan of that 10 of Pentacles in reverse, because it's telling me there's been significant financial losses on the home front because of shared family resources being abused, misused, family infighting over inheritances, possibly foreclosure, loss of property, loss of home. It could also be coming into partnerships where, you know, you actually don't share values with these people. And you learn the hard way, and it proves to be very disappointing and depressing and frustrating. And there is debt that is incurred, and there is incremental loss. And that's how you learn, oh, gee, this person doesn't really care about what I care about. That was rude. And it has you looking back at things. Oh, sweet Jesus. For some of you, this may in fact be fighting over an inheritance. Or an ending. I'm getting some endings both on both of these cards, an ending. And if there has not been a death, because I saw it here and I'm seeing it here, and maybe a little bit over here, if there has not been a death, this is, oh God, and I'm sorry about that, I really am. I know that's going on a lot right now, and we're not supposed to talk about it because of, you know, 2020, need I say more. If that is not the issue, if that is not relevant to your story, because remember, this is a general reading. This could have to do with somebody's career ambitions ruining relationships, right? If we're not talking about a family dynamic, we're talking about settled, established relationships where trust can be built and maintained. Well, in some way, somebody's career ambitions have been parading, running roughshod all over this, okay? So I don't know if this is being seen, okay, because this is major arcana here with the moon, where it's kind of a veiled energy, and I don't know, like, there might be some, and particularly if you're a cross watcher and, you know, you're watching for a Scorpio who is just not seeing it, And you're like, yep, listen, this person's going to have to do some shadow work. And I really see a heavy presence here of spirit saying, yeah, you need to look beneath the surface of things. You need to pierce beyond the veil to really look at the ripple effect is what I'm getting. I'm getting something about a ripple effect. What's going on in the unseen realm? Okay, so we just got a bunch of flippers. Holy crap. All right, it's a lot, but we'll take it. And I do think that somebody may be resisting, and here we go back to the resistance. Do you see it? It's confirmation. Either they're resisting their rightful spirit-led path, or they're being resisted in their rightful spirit-led path. And it's creating confusion because they're thinking, well, wait, if this is what I'm supposed to be doing, shouldn't the floodgates be opening up for me? Shouldn't the seas be parting for me? With the Knight of Swords in reverse, again, we had that from the beginning, but now it's coming in the reverse. So did you not make a decision? And the issue is you got to make a decision, and you got to make it out of knowledge. Because somebody here might be avoiding a brutal truth, and they've lost their sense of direction here, or maybe they are on point, but there's some they're fending off people who are not focused, okay? Like, you know what your rightful path is, but you're having to push back people who don't share your vision. They don't share your focus. They're not cooperating with it or, you know, supporting it. But I do see an energy here of somebody just pushing back and not really looking at the consequences of this. They don't have a really clear mind. I'm getting almost a knee-jerk defensive, you know, it's kind of a knee-jerk reaction. Wow. King of Cups. Well, that could be your energy. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces might be relevant. I gotta sit with this. I mean, this is some drama. This is emotional drama. This is not how I like to see King of Cups. King of Cups is a drama king. You know, we've got two energies here of people who are not really taking accountability, not looking at how their actions are affecting other people. It's creating a lot of sleepless nights. And I told y'all, some of y'all having trouble sleeping with Mars going through your 12th house in Scorpio in October. I'm very sorry to say that. There's some blaming and refusal to be accountable, and somebody strongly resisting accountability. And this is creating some kind of emotional instability, I think. There may be people, I need you to, like, really, if you're doing shadow work this month, you need to really look at people in your life who've been pot stirrers. I'm kidding, people who, like, are creating distractions in your life. Like, oh, look over there. Don't look over here at what I'm doing. This is the kind of energy that I'm getting off of this. What is being resisted here? Commitment. Making a decision. Oh, sweet Jesus. To change, to evolve something. For some of you, to switch a partner. This is switching partners. This is growing. This is evolving. Some of you, this is literally moving residence, committing yourself to moving residence. I am like getting, I'm going to find out real quick because I'm getting a lot of, you know, and that one kind of wanted to, warning. And I'm here, I don't know why I'm hearing, you know, like when a big truck is backing up or forklift. Watch out. I'm telling you, look around you. Look around you at who is resisting, taking responsibility, resisting making a decision to commit to a path of change and evolution, resisting making decisions out of knowledge. And I'm hearing consent and agreement, okay? Because when we're looking at this Knight of Swords in reverse, somebody doesn't, they're just not really caring about the decisions they're making and how it's affecting others. And I'm telling you, some of you might, all right, let's go there. Let's deal with it. Some of you might be dealing with an addict, a manipulator, an emotional manipulator. I'm going to find out what this is. Somebody who, you know, stirs up drama because they're bored and they just want something exciting. Like, this is very dysfunctional. What is this? What is this shadow energy? Oh. Sell out. Someone forcing their will on others. Fixated. Misguided. Oh, I saw the misguided with that Knight of Swords in reverse. And silenced. And with the foundation, somebody making up excuses for it. Oh no. I'm going to tell you. Here's the excuses right here in reverse, right? This is somebody who is going to blame other people, not take responsibility, manipulate the situation, be very secretive, possibly. Yes. Oh my gosh, this person, whoever this is, I don't want to pin it on you. I'm going to say that it looks like it's a water sign, but it may not be. I'm just going to say this person is creating a lot of emotional turmoil for themselves and or others. A lot of anxiety, a lot of fear, a lot of distress. Some of you, sleepless nights. This is just like, what the heck did I open up here? You know what I opened up? 12th house. Oh, God. 12th house, shadow work. Somebody needs to do it. Somebody needs to do it. I'm going to... Okay, I'm going to come back to that. I want to pull from some of my shadow decks to, you know, figure out more about this, because I really feel with the placement of this moon card and everything surrounding it, Spirit is like, it's time to do some shadow work. And I know y'all are like, I'm tired of this. Well, you know what? If I'm speaking to a Scorpio who's done the shadow work, listen, this is somebody in your midst. Okay? Somebody in your midst needs to do the shadow work and they're not. And you know, I hate to say this, but ultimately when we deal with those kind of people who bring sleepless nights and unnecessary drama to our hearts and our homes, and we can't, nothing we say or do can stop them, well, you got to go no contact with those zombies, right? All right, outcome, Queen of Pentacles. Tell me more about this. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is relevant. Oh, okay, that just popped out. Now I got a King of Swords. There's a Virgo with a Hermit in reverse. Queen of Cups. Why are y'all coming? Why are why is the Queen and King of Cups coming in reverse? Seven of Cups in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse. Ten of Swords in reverse. And at the foundation, you've got Three of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you have been trying to make something work that's not workable. And I'm sorry to say that. And I don't know if you saw it very clearly. You may have been deceived. You might have gotten a dog and pony show. But when you really look underneath the surface, when you dig deep, you find out that this is somebody who is not really going to share resources with you. They're not going to put in on this at the level that you have. I just heard it's not what you thought. It's just not what you thought, okay? And now I think in the outcome, you're dealing more with reality, all right? I feel that this is your energy, but of course, you know, we do have like possibly a Virgo showing up here. Maybe a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We've got water and air. Take it however it applies, but if I just read the energies, I feel like somebody is now making really based decisions about their money, about their resources, who to share it with and who not to in order to grow it. And it's based out of knowing. It's really a very logical decision. Some of you might be getting advice from somebody who is in the know, like an advisor, a legal advisor. And you might be coming from this place of deep conviction within yourself of this is what I know I must do. And what you know you must do is withdraw from a situation. And I don't think you have to. But I think you decide within yourself, you are going to pull your energy away from this. You're no longer going to cooperate with uncooperative people. And there could be a feeling of aloneness, but I don't think you're alone, but I think you decide within yourself to be alone, okay? Because I do feel there's some emotional insecurity coming up here, like whatever's going on, let me figure that out. Why are the cups in reverse? Queen of Cups, King of Cups, why in reverse? Why is this showing up in reverse? Are you emotionally drained? Well, I'm getting disgusted, and some of you decide it's time to take the trash out. Revolted. Here we go. Time to create a revolution here. You don't like the way it's, you know, it smells, it stinks in here. You got to take the trash out, right? You know, you don't have to start a war. Just take the damn trash out. Yeah, you might feel kind of alone, but hey, I mean, who wants to keep company with this, right? Grateful. Some of you grateful for something, but grief was under that. Oh, golly, what the heck? Anything else that Queen of Cups, King of Cups is feeling? Ooh, oh, yes. Okay, there we go. Scorpio. There we go. Y'all are ruled by Pluto, right? I don't know. I'm honestly getting a vibe here that somebody is gonna lay down the damn law. All right, you gonna lay down the law? Tell them we don't put up with this out here. Out you go. Out you go. I feel like Scorpio has been upset, but out of this upset, I'm telling you, you're going to clean house. You're going to have an opportunity. It's, yes, destabilizing, emotionally destabilizing is what I'm seeing for both the male and female Scorpios. Yet out of this instability, out of this lack of clarity, you become a lot more stable and you remove the destabilizing elements. This in reverse is not stable. I mean, 3 on its own is not a stable number, right? It's an odd number. It's not even. Like a table has 4 legs, right? A table with 3 legs is not very stable. Get 4, great. And I think that for some of you, that's what you're going to transition to. You're going to make the 3 into a 4 somehow, okay? But I feel also that part of the emotional issue going on for you is that you are having to put some wishful thinking in the past, or an avoidance of truth. You are having to lay that down. And I think that with that King of Swords, you're coming to a place of brutal honesty, of raw truth, of unapologetic, yes, offensive truth. And if you were deceived, I think you're going to start seeing through it and past it. If you were engaged in any kind of escapism, obsessive behavior, you know, right? That's the downside. That's the dark shadow energy of Scorpio. Y'all can be obsessive. I think you're going to put it down, all right? With the Page of Wands in reverse, and the 10 of Wands in reverse, actually, I like the way that's showing up, because 10 of Wands is saying it's time to let go of any loss. Whoever's been kind of eating you alive out of house and home, frustrating the heck out of you, making you maybe doubt yourself or bringing some kind of confusion into your life, you are going to let that go. And you're going to begin again. And you're going to drop that baggage of maybe living with fears that you're going to get taken down. And if there has been any kind of restless mental energy with that Page of Wands in reverse, that's what's going to get dropped, okay? And what I'm seeing here, Page of Wands in reverse can indicate communication problems. So this is your key. We're going to go back to this. Communication is key. The way that you regenerate and you begin again, the way you put this betrayal, this loss behind you, is you put this in the upright. You get rid of this energy of somebody who isn't listening. Oh, you're not listening? Bye. Out you go. Or not communicating, okay? Or not focused. Getting a lot not focused, scattered energy, not caring about the consequences, disregard for other people, not listening to what they have to say, or acting uninterested. That crap is going to go. And you begin again by listening and communicating better. I mean, good communication, it's said that the key to good communication is actually listening. And I'm not telling you that you're the one that's not listening. And maybe you got somebody in your midst who it doesn't listen. Or they do, and then they go off and they do whatever the hell they want. And you know what? That's got to be done. So that's got to be out with that. All right. Let me look at the shadow work that Scorpio needs to possibly work on. And we're going to pull for the person of interest. Okay. Shadow work for Scorpio, because I'm getting a lot of others here. And I'm going to tell you, for some of you, yes, this is mental health issues, some of this physical health issues, and you really need to be careful about who you are hiring. Like if it's a health advisor, I saw an advisor over there. You need to really vet these people is what I'm hearing. Because there is a lot of crookery going on with conventional providers, if you know what I mean. And I can't say too much more than that. So you need to vet these people. And me personally, you do whatever you want. It's your body. Only you have to live with it. But me personally, I don't go conventional. I go alternative, holistic, natural, homeopathic, stuff like that. Okay? But let's see what the cards have to say. Help from above. Phoenix rising. Did I not say that from the beginning? I so saw that. And that is so Scorpionic. You're gonna overcome this, whatever this is, Scorpio. You are going to transform and transmute this. And I do get a lot of intensity, honestly. I've been feeling it this entire reading, the intensity of it, okay? But you are being empowered from the spirit realm to do this. I told you again, that's your gift curse, all right? And I feel like it's going back to that 12th house, that when you tap into, the heavenlies, the 5D, which is 12th house, Spirit's going to show you how to transmute this. I'm honestly not getting a lot of shadow work for you. Can I just say? I honestly, I don't feel from this message that there's a whole lot more for you to do, because y'all are already intuitive. You probably already have those little spidey senses. And if people are around you, with their addictions and their blame games and their, scatteredness and not taking accountability and whatever, you see right through it. The key is you got to tap into your power in the 5D to transmute this. And I do believe you're going to be getting downloads in your getting prayer meditation time, but yes, dreams and visions, and Spirit is showing you how to transmute this situation. Okay, what about, I'm asking about your person of interest. Well, we're getting family and tribe now. And temptation. I do feel like, so this is like family and friends, and it might be your community. I am getting that there may be something here again with addictions. I got it here, here, here with that King of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse, she might have some addictions too. But these are people that are closest to you. These are the people that are closest to you. And anything else? What does Scorpio need to transmute? What does Scorpio need to transmute over the next 6 months with this eclipse energy? What do they need to transmute? What do they need to transmute? Scorpio, please show me. Scorpio. Faith. Responsibility. Sacral chakra. What are you creating? Yeah, a lot about sexual energy. Forgiveness. Telling you, I told you from the beginning, with Mars in that 12th house, there's something going on, and then there's a heart chakra at the foundation. So I am hearing Heart of the Matter. Let me see who that song. I can't remember who sang that. I'm going to pull it up. The Heart of the Matter. letting go, healing, growth, compassion, forgiveness. I honestly feel like this is seeing the hearts of people who don't, they have disregard for others in their decisions, people who don't actually listen, who don't tune in to what others are saying. They don't entertain or take into consideration the perspective of others. They have reckless disregard for their decisions. And that is showing you the heart of the matter. That's showing you the condition of their heart. That they're really not caring about other people. They're caring about themselves. I'm trying to find that song. There is something, again, with, I really believe it's your sexuality, openness, sharing, beauty, honor, what you're creating. Yes, also children might come up with this as well. Creative projects, creating children, creating legacy, but I'm getting a lot of sexual energy, and I'm getting like sacred sexuality as well. A need to bring more of that. Bring more of the love and the connection and the intimacy into the bedroom. And some of you, if you have lost your faith in something, if you are not trusting your ability to hear clearly from spirit, that needs to be restored, is what I'm getting. But there is an issue with some people. It's either you or somebody around you, because I saw it with the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups in reverse. There is a very reckless, irresponsible energy, a reckless disregard for consequences. And maybe it's because it's people not taking responsibility. Maybe they don't have the discipline, or they don't know how to use their power in a way that is respectful to all parties involved. So there's something here about being reliable. Yet again, it's going to be in the outcome. Being reliable, being trustworthy, being supportive. Don Henley, The Heart of the Matter. That is a song. We're going to have to put that somewhere. Maybe pin it. Okay. Let me find out what Spirit is doing, because I do feel like you do have a lot of angelic presence, and I do want to leave you on more of an uplifting note to let you know that, just like this card is saying, you are being supported, okay? Some of you aren't seeing it, right? Some of you, I'm getting all over the spread that you have maybe doubted your path because you haven't been affirmed in the way that you thought you should be if you were on the right path, the older I get, the more I realize we've been sold a bunch of fairy tales, okay? We've been sold this idea that love is it's not work, it's not sacrifice, and I'm not saying that love is supposed to be drama 24/7, or that you should have to sacrifice yourself for another to be in a relationship, again, 24/7. However, it's just not the Hollywood glitz and glam. It's not the Instagram posts that we like to see, right? Like, there are highs and lows in love. There's time of proving and testing in love. And that's not sexy. It's not sexy. And the other thing is that we're told that sexuality is this bullshit that we're getting all over the internet with porn. When in reality, sexuality needs to be infused with the heart and the soul, not just the physical. But nobody wants to talk about that. They want to make it out like, you know, good sex is all physical, physical, physical. What about a mind, body, spirit connection in these sacred unions? Sexuality has lost its sacredness. Sorry, I'm going on a rant here, but I can't quite help it with your Mars and Scorpio in your 12th house. All right. Let's see. Spirit, what are you helping? What are you helping Scorpio with over the next 6 months? Oh, getting a lot of help. Do you see that? Look at all those cards. All right. Clairsentience. Wow, I'm telling you, you are getting divine downloads. You are able to feel into the ethers. I mean, you've already got it with you because you're Scorpio, right? If anybody can do it, it's Scorpio. But this is particularly telling me over the next 12 months, holy crap, get ready for the divine downloads that are going to come in your moments of solitude. And yes, after removing some negative energy from your midst, from some people who are coming in, mucking up your energetic field, you got to take out the trash. Some of you do a spiritual house cleaning, okay? And work on healing those chakras that we saw popping up over here. Heart chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, third eye chakra, that will be your pineal gland that I told y'all from the beginning. Look into detoxing pineal gland to bring you into harmony, balance, right? Because this in reverse is out of balance. Look at what's underneath it. Temperance in reverse, something's out of balance and unhealed. Somebody is going to have to see the truth of the matter, face some fears, and it might have to do with non-committal energy, non-conformist energy, and get on from that ish. Come out with the secrets, as ugly and embittering as it may be, because see, yet again, this is not a fair exchange. 6 is an even number. However, it's almost like, you know, one person's giving, the other one's taking. It's very measured. It's just enough, right? We've got to get into more of a flow, more of a balance. Let me see if I can leave y'all off with, yeah, I'm gonna pull from this deck. I'm gonna leave y'all off with this deck to get some advice on your path forward from this time, because it seemed from the beginning there was a message through and through about you making a decision about your pathway over the next 6 months. And that's showing up really prominently. What is the advice for Scorpio's path forward? Please show me. Please show me. Foundation. Surrendering to the journey. Release control. I know it's hard. It's hard, right? You're fixed and you're Scorpio fixed, baby. You need that power. You need to be in charge. But this is like, well, you know, let it go and let God. And I know it's hard because, I mean, Taurus rising here and I'm double fixed. I kind of want off this damn wild ride. Okay, it's making me woozy, right? So I feel for you if you don't like hearing that message. But blessings are showering in your life is the message. And I said that you got some opportunity coming in. With the destabilization, some opportunity is coming in. I saw it in the cards with that Ace of Pentacles. Uncovering a treasure beneath the surface lies great bounty. I'm telling you, some of you are going to have to jackhammer to get there. You're going to have to bring in the explosives. You're going to blow this up, all right? But there's something waiting for you in doing that. And first light, beginning of a new cycle. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm getting with the changing of the seasons. And it might be in spring that you begin to see this. But I'm also getting that actually that I'm hearing something dormant until spring. It actually is beginning, right? We know this energetically. It's beginning in October, but it's going to be kind of dormant through the winter, and you might not actually see these blessings and treasures until the spring. And I don't want you to be discouraged about the wait, okay? Because I know some of you are super impatient about this. Like, when is this going to end? When do I get off this wild ride? I hear you. But at least if you could tell yourself, keep holding on a little bit longer. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Hopefully that will keep you on the path and just letting go and letting God and staying in the flow of what it is you're supposed to be doing, so that, yeah, things start sailing smoothly for you. I hope this encouraged you, Scorpio. Please know that I am wishing you all the best. Be blessed.